Okay, let's do this thing. So I've played this game like a few times, and oh yeah, again, it's brought to you by Stormfront. Have fun with that. And the SS, Strategic Simulations, that is to say. A new land lies before you. Choose carefully where you settle. I can't help it. I love this little intro sequence. I will always read it out, because it gets you pumped for it. Your goal, create a thriving community. Balance building, money, and food production to keep your people happy. Your world will be filled with a full range of official D&D, copyright, trademark, licensed game characters. Nomad or Project Nomad. I cannot say I've heard of those games. Oh, you are not alone in this pristine land. Official D&D, copyright, trademark, licensed game monsters will fight to destroy your city. I love anything that puts a little copyright in the game. Force and fury meet magic spells as battles play out in the courtyards of mighty castles. And this intro gets you pumped. It got me pumped for the game. Your people will fight bravely and work hard. Your city will grow and grow and grow. Exciting, I know. But beware, the evil Mindarch, whose hordes destroyed your homeland long ago. Your desire to destroy him and gain revenge inspires you to new heights of adventure and glory. If you lead with wisdom and cunning, if you fight with valor and guile, you will truly be master of your Stronghold. Okay, so I love that intro. It's well put together, especially for a game of that time. So let's get into it. Okay. So I already had I had a game going already. Yeah, I was thinking like I wanted to try some of the some of the campaign worlds, but at the same time, we didn't finish that game. We didn't finish our game that was already going. So let's load that. Good King Double-us. Let's load the game. Alright, and let's begin play. Nice. It's all right here, just like I left it. So let me get re-familiarized with the map. Well, I'm always up for a good space game, Senior Soto. I do like me a good space game. And, well, I guess, yeah, I like a good space sim. I'm not so good with flight sims, but I like, space trading, exploration, that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm just trying to figure out where we are in the game right now. This is the save that I had going from last time. Yeah, Good King Double-us, his heart is already pitch black. I mean, we did kind of commit genocide on the Minotaurs and the Kobolds and the Hobgoblins. I mean, they were just defending their lands, but, we had to expand. So here's my kingdom, this area up here. I've got an outpost where we are amassing, ready for war. And the next target of our war is the cockatrice. So there's a bunch of cockatrice out here. I don't know where their nest is, but we're gonna take them out. They're not bothering anyone, but we're gonna fucking murder those things, and we're gonna do it with our forces over here. So this is my army. All right, my current army is all amassed right here. What do we got? Clerics. And see, like, every unit has a level, experience points, hit points, armor, weapons. Like, every unit is a proper character. And I'm sure we got, like, what? Some knights and archers, mages. There's a couple mages in there? I don't know. Probably. Oh, hey, I see a DOS. Nice. So let's see, I've got my little kingdom here going, and if you look over here, this is the kingdom proper. So at the center of all of it is my castle. So the castle of Good King Doublus. And is my population, housing, food production. Income is very low right now. But there's a reason for that. So you might notice everything's all snowy and wintry. It's winter, all right? The seasons change, and it's winter right now. So during the winter time, the farms are not very productive. So our income is cut very short from what it should be. And hey, how's you doing? I just beat Beyond Forbidden Forest. I wasn't expecting to do that. Like, that game kicks my ass constantly. I can never kill the Demogorgon, but I finally did it, and I did it in like less than half an hour. So I was like, hey, why not? Let's do some, some D&D Kingdom Simulator. And this is my kingdom that I already had going. So let's see, what have I got? I got some farms. I only have 1,000 gold right now, so I can't really upgrade too much. Oh, well, any game that is similar to Starflight, I am all for. I mean, there's a lot of games like Starflight that I need to play, like Star Control. But I love that type of game. I really do. Nice. All right, let's see. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just checking over my kingdom. So here's the thing. My kingdom is comprised of 4 separate kingdoms. So in the middle, the main kingdom is my castle. Good King Doublus. I'm lawful good. And then over here, you've got you have Albert the Robber Baron's domain. So this is where all the thieves are. And then over here, you've got Bear the Red's castle. That's the Kingdom of the Dwarves. And over here, you've got Burn the Witch's castle, where all the clerics are. And then you have Lambda of Delta's castle, which is where all of our mages are located. And each one is its own kingdom that has to be built up and developed all on its own. And yeah, man, Star Control. Again, I need to get around to Star Control sometime, but it's, I love games like Starflight, especially from that era. They're really something unique, I think. So, all right. We've already conquered most of the humanoid enemies in the area. So what I'm going to do, so I was going to wait until the season changes. I was going to wait until until springtime to begin our war machine, but I think we're ready. I think that our armies are ready to do some conquering. So we're going to fight our way right into the heartland of the cockatrice. So here's how you do that. All right, let's go to our little triangles, and you hit the magnet bar, and you just keep hitting the magnet bar over and over and over with each leader, and that dispatches all of the units that you can possibly have. So now, if we look at the map, all of my white dots here, they're going to start moving over here, and I can speed that up by holding the space bar. There we go. See, look, see the dots? They're moving. And they're going to get into conflict very soon. So let's watch that. Let's watch the conflict. Oh, the cockatrice are attacking. Hold on. They should be coming now. You can see down here the intelligence reports. That means fights are happening. Okay, they're engaging the cockatrice in multiple areas. I can see the red, like you can see the dots up on the map. Oh, Starflight 2 was, yeah, Starflight 2 was amazing. I loved it. It was great. I mean, that's what I played last time, was Starflight 2. The first Starflight, so, like, the thing is, the first Starflight is just like the one that I played, which was Starflight 2. The first one was just like that, but not quite as good. Like, it wasn't as advanced. There was no economy system in that game. And the economy system is, like, that's what makes Starflight 2. Okay, so, like, all these units are, they're all gathering. So that's why things slowed down. There we go, look at that, my army just showed up. And they're fighting the cockatrice. that cockatrice does not have a chance. Oh. Archers! Look at that, look at all those archers just shooting away. The cockatrice is pretty tough, though. Like, it's not dying. Huh. No, I played the second one. See, the first one is a good game, but it's just not as advanced. It's basically the same exact game. It's just it doesn't have the dynamic economy system, and it doesn't have there's a few game mechanics that it doesn't have. Yay, they finally killed the cockatrice. Let's keep pushing. Let's keep pushing into the heart of the cockatrice domain. So this is where we want to go. So I'm gonna dispatch all of our units, every single one of them. Okay, it takes a while because the fights are happening. There we go. So I'm dispatching everyone to go into the heart of the cockatrice kingdom. I'm hoping there's not too much trouble because it's winter. All right, it's winter, and I'm not going to be able to field an army. Like if these soldiers die, if these adventurers die, we're fucked. We're not going to be able to make fresh units until spring. So that might be a problem. And I'm noticing some stragglers here. So let's ready them up. See, as your armies are moving, you'll get some stragglers that kind of they hang behind and don't do anything. Like this guy right out here. Let's ready him up. Alright, I think that's all the stragglers. And let's go to the... Oh wow, look, they're all... Oh no, there they are. I was like, wow, they all left. No, I was on the wrong screen. There's the cockatrice. That's a lot of them. So, okay, hold on. I want to make sure that everyone is dispatched. Like, every single possible unit. So, let's advance time. I'm just advancing time right now. There's a lot of fights happening, but the only fight I'm concerned with is the battle for the Stronghold. For the nest right here. And I'm looking at my white dots. See, they're slowly making their way in here. But, yeah, the newborn adventurers, it's... Well, like I said, the way that it's supposed to go down is, your armies are recruiting peasants as they go. That's the idea, I believe. I'm hoping that's not all my dots dead over here. I'm hoping we're still good. These cockatrices are a little bit tough, though, I will admit. Oh, I just noticed, look, right down here? Yeah, our units are getting stoned. Yeah, all of our units are getting stoned by the cockatrices. That's a problem. Yeah, so the cockatrice, they're casting stone on all of our adventurers, and that's why they're just standing around like statues, because they literally are statues right now. Oh god, yeah, look at that. They're eating through our units. That's not good. That's really not good. And I sent them all straight to the heart of the cockatrice stronghold. That might go down really poorly. I think I'm gonna look at the overall tactical map, and I'm gonna see is there anything else going on in this region. I might have to pull back and set up some fortifications. What's all this up here? I just noticed there's some enemies up here. Oh, carrion crawlers, right? Yeah. So there's a bunch of carrion crawlers up here. And those are fun. They'll just dissolve your adventurers in acid. You know, they got that acid vomit. That's great. Yeah, I think I might have just sent my adventurers to their doom. I might have just sent them to their doom. I can't be sure, though. But, yeah, this isn't going to be pretty. Well, you know what? Consider this the first wave, alright? Consider this the first wave of my invasion. I'll try to dispatch some more units, when spring comes. Like, when the spring comes, we'll try to dispatch some more. Which, oh hey, speaking of, while they're very slowly fighting their way to the nest, yeah, let's look, I see all these units out here. Let's see what we can do about that. So yes, this guy right here, he's unassigned. That means he's doing nothing. He's not fighting with my army like he should be. Yeah, this guy too, like look at that. This thief, he's unassigned. So the way you have to control units in this game is probably what I like the least about it. You have very little direct control over any of your units, and so it becomes more about, like, you have to basically manually look around the whole map, and you have to ready up each unit. And that's how you have to do it. You have to manually ready them up, you know, hunt them out on the map, and you just hope you can find them all. Now there's a few out here, but they're guarding outposts. Yeah, see, I have a few outposts, and I leave a few guys behind just to guard it. Not many, you know, just like one or two. But yeah, they just keep everything busy. Alright, looks like we're getting closer to the nest. I mean, I'm noticing that our units are constantly getting turned into stone, but they're making it. They're doing it. And see, look, we got mages. Look at that. We got mages casting magic missile on these cockatrices. That's good. I feel like attacking the cockatrice with melee units is probably not a good idea. I feel like that's a good way to get everyone killed. But you know what? Like we conquered the we conquered the Minotaur, we conquered the kobolds, the hobgoblins, a couple of carrion crawlers already. Like, I mean, we've been conquering, and these cockatrices, I think they're gonna fall, like everything else, like all the other hideous abominations that we've conquered so far. I think these guys are gonna fall too. But here's the real test: the nest. So my adventurers are getting very close to the nest now. Yep, here they are. Wow, look at that. That guy just, oh look, they're all getting turned. Oh god damn. They're just getting turned into stone. Like they're just walking straight into their doom. Like they're just, oh man, they don't even have a chance. Like look at that. They're just getting turned to stone and then just eviscerated. I mean, they literally do not have a chance in there. They just don't even. But hey, look, some more units are joining the battle, and hopefully the clerics can do something about that stone. But guess what? The clerics are being turned into stone, so that's not good. This battle, I don't think this battle's gonna go well. I think this might be it. Look at that, they're all just, everyone is a statue. Everyone is a goddamn statue. And, oh. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose all of our units. I think we're losing all of our units this time. I wish there was something I could do to help them, but they're on their own in there. The clerics are trying to help, but yeah, they're all getting turned into stone. I think this is not going to go well. Yeah, look, another batch of them dead. Oh, hey, look, reinforcements. I don't know how many reinforcements we've got, but I sent everyone. Like, I sent my entire kingdom to go deal with the cockatrice problem. And yeah, I think we're probably not going to make it. I think there's going to be a whole lot of statues around the around the cockatrice lair. Like the whole lair is just going to be surrounded by statues. Have we even killed one of them? I'm just looking. Have we killed any of the cockatrice? I don't think we have. I don't think we've killed a single one of them. And look, that one guy bravely fighting, but I don't really think he stands much of a chance. Yeah, let's go back to the overhead map. So I think I might want to tell the rest of my units to not engage. I think I'm going to ready some more units up, but I don't think they should engage in combat. So let's go ahead and let's advance time, see what happens. Holding that space bar. Time passes. Okay, well look, some cockatrice units are being destroyed. That's good, right? How's the fight going? Well, it looks a little bit better. I mean, we are killing them, kind of. I don't know, it seems like a very evenly matched fight. Like, we're killing some of them, they're turning, like, half of us to stone. Oh, hey, look, it's springtime! Yay! Yeah, even the heroes will fall. No, look, reinforcements! See, when I said I sent my entire army, like, when I said I sent everything I had, I meant it. I sent fucking everything. Like, every able-bodied person in my kingdom, I sent them to deal with the cockatrice problem. And, you know, here's the funny thing, right? These cockatrice, they're not hostile. I mean, they have not threatened my kingdom, but I was like, no, I need to destroy them. Alright? Like, their way of life offends me, and I must destroy it. You know, for the good of all, that is. And man, they're winning. The cockatrice, I think they're winning this battle. But, you know, it's springtime now. So while they're fighting, okay? Yeah, the good king sleeps just fine. Just fine. And speaking of, while that battle is raging on, I need to check my finances and everything here. So let's look at my castle. So, all right, it is year 5, and I'm a lawful leader. I have 240 income, which is decent, pretty good actually. Hey, look, my popularity rating is 73% right now. So yeah, like I'm doing good. I am doing great. And because it's springtime now, I can work on upgrades, making things better. So I got what, 2,288 gold? It's pretty good. If I can, I want to do some upgrading. Okay, I can't upgrade that. How about these fields? I think I've got some other things I can upgrade too. What's this? A storage shed. Let's see, what's this building here? It's the money dealer's shop. Information, please. Okay, it provides 2,000 units of gold storage. So it's basically my royal piggy bank. All my money is just kind of stored in there. That's good to know. Well, let's take a look. I'm not seeing any intelligence updates, so I'm assuming the fight goes well. The fight still rages on. The battle for Cockatrice Nest continues. They fight bravely. Alright. Okay, so while they're doing that, let's work on upgrading and building. So, there's some things I might want to build. I'm thinking there's the inn, there's a lot of different things I could build. But I also need to work on recruitment. Alright, so we just lost a ton of units, and we're gonna keep losing units. So, yeah, here's what I gotta do now, okay? I need to ready up characters. So I'm gonna look around the kingdom, and I'm gonna look for anyone who's not busy. And they're gonna get conscripted into Good King Doublus's army. What are the mages doing? I don't know. I don't think the mages are up to too much. This guy's not doing anything. Let's conscript them. Can we upgrade the field? Yes, let's upgrade that. There we go. So look, we've just upgraded a field, so and they'll get a little bit more food. They're tending to the land. That's nice. So how about population? Okay, I think it's time to upgrade the mages, so yeah, I'm gonna work on upgrading the mages' housing. Get them in some nice, big houses. That way we'll have more mages in our army. And, what about the clerics? I'm sure there's gotta be clerics just wandering the countryside, not doing anything overly important. How about this guy? Oh, hey, look, they want me to mine rocks. No, I've got greater plans for you. What year is it? I don't have any idea. Is it year, well, according to this, it's year 5. That's all you gotta know. It's year 5. The good year. Year 5. It was a good year. Let's ready this guy up. And let's ready this cleric up. No, wait, what does this say? Oh, he just wants to do something with the forest. I'm not gonna do anything with the forest, except tear it down. That's the way of Good King Doubulus. I don't claim forests, I tear them down, and I build farms on top of them. Because farms are worth more money. Wait, hold on. This guy right here, he's up to no good. I'm gonna recruit. So yeah, you know, I said before, the biggest problem with this game is how you play it. The way this game works, like, if you want to select units to do things, you basically, like when you select units to do things in this game, you have to manually, like, select each individual unit, and you have to set them to ready. If they're not set to ready, they won't come when you call them. So, like, you really have to just manually do all this nonsense. Let's fill that swamp in. I don't think there's anything over here, but I might want to expand. No, we'll expand elsewhere. And look at this. Look at these guys just doing nothing out in the middle of nowhere. See, I need fresh recruits because everyone else is probably dead right now. Like, I'm guessing that, like, if I had to guess, I'd say the cockatrices have killed everyone. They've just turned everyone to stone, and whoever's not turned into stone has probably been eaten alive. So, I need fresh meat to send into the grinder. Alright, I think we're good here now, right? Good enough? Probably good enough. So I've just recruited, like, you see all these flashing dots? I've just recruited a ton of units. Oh, hey, the war, oh, nice, the war is still raging over here. Oh, wow, I think we're winning. Yeah, look, I do believe that we're gonna win. I think the Battle of the Cockatrice Nest is going well. I think, I mean, look, half of our army is turned to stone, but, yeah, I think we're gonna win this one. I think we can win it. Yeah, I definitely think we're gonna win. Yeah, I know, I can't believe it either, but apparently the people, you know, they fight for freedom, they fight for justice and honor. You know, they fight for everything that's right, that's strength, conviction. You know, it's what allows them to win. Alright, so let's just readying up some more dwarves. And so now that it's spring, we should have a good amount of money to work with, right? Oh yeah, look at that. I got 4,000 gold. So there's actually some things I'd like to do. Namely upgrades. Yeah, the Survivor XP will be glorious. So, okay, here we go. I have a Leatherworks. Let's take a look at that. So, okay, right now it costs 10 gold of income to maintain it. And it improves armor. Well, that's nice, but how about weapons? Okay, so the Metalworks. Okay, it replaces broken weapons. Well, I think armor is the way to go. So I'm gonna upgrade... Yeah, I'm gonna upgrade our little building here. Gonna get some better armor going. And you know what? While we're at it, let's upgrade the Metalworks as well. So, okay, like, we're gonna have better armor and weapons for our units now. Excellent. Awesome. And hey, look, this guy... Well, you know what? I was gonna conscript this person into our army, but this is fresh territory, so, yeah, let's go ahead, and let's start chopping down the forest. So, yeah, we're just gonna clean the forest out, get rid of all these rocks. I'm not gonna build a mine. I don't need it. What I do need, however, is farmland, and I could even use a marketplace as well. So I'm going to build a marketplace. Okay, like I'm going to make one marketplace and a bunch of farmland. I think that's the way to go. And how about a house, too? You know, more population, more units for the war machine. Okay. I think everything's going good over there. And all these units are ready to go and die for me, so... how's things doing at the cockatrice nest? Look at that, we've claimed it. Yeah, we have claimed the cockatrice nest. I think we're ready. Well, almost. I think we're almost ready. What we might want to do... So, you remember what happened every time we conquered a stronghold? The inhabitants of said stronghold, well, they get a little bit bloodthirsty and they want revenge. You know, as it turns out, when you burn someone's kingdom to the ground, they tend to want revenge for that sort of thing. So, we need to be ready, okay? We have to be ready for a full-scale cockatrice invasion. Which is more threatening than it sounds. So, okay, if the cockatrice attack us, they always go for the closest... They basically go for the closest fortress that they can find. And from here, I'm guessing that would be... It would be either the clerics or the dwarves. It would be either one. I'm not too sure which one. But we want to be ready to defend... Like, in either case, we want to be ready. Okay, let's zoom back in here. And, I'm gonna save the game, because a lot has happened. Okay. So are we ready? Are we ready to do this? To take them out? I don't know. We need to be ready to mobilize. Like, that's what we definitely have to be ready for. We might want to build some fortifications, like, you know, I don't think walls would help. Because they're cockatrices, they can fly straight over the walls. Well, you know, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have these guys destroy the stronghold, and everyone else is going to meet right there. Let's do it. Alright, so the giant mound, can we demolish it? No, we cannot. So we can't demolish it yet. Presumably there's still some conflict going on. So, I'll leave that. And in the meantime, let's work on upgrading. So let's see, the Dwarven Kingdom over here. It's doing pretty good, I think. Oh, look at this. There's, alright, they're all readied up. Yeah, let's go ahead and upgrade some of these. Oh, they only have 2,000 gold. They can't upgrade. Well, okay, so in the meantime, let's upgrade houses. Alright, if we can't upgrade the farms, then we'll go for the houses first. Has this been upgraded yet? It hasn't. There we go. See, I'm basically trying to get, like, the population and the food. I'm trying to get all that sorted out. You know, greater population means more units. Greater food means more income. Both are pretty desirable. Wait, are they just doing nothing out here? Yeah, they're just doing nothing. I guess let's have them build. Yeah, let's remove all these rocks. Man, our units are still engaging in combat. There's, yeah, the cockatrices, they are not letting that stronghold go. They are, yeah, it seems like the cockatrices are fighting back at the stronghold. Which, good for them. Like all the other creatures that I took out, all the other ones, they basically didn't even stand a chance against me. They barely even tried. Let's see, let's go ahead and build, yeah, there's a bunch of buildings we could do. What is this? A scribery and a temple. What's the temple do? Okay, enhanced training. What else we got? What's the scribery? So it creates income. Yeah, let's go for it. It'll make some income. But what else do we have? A public bath. Huh. Interesting. So we can make a public bath if we want to, I guess. I'm gonna make some farmland instead. And I'm gonna work on upgrading some of our farms over here. There we go. See, I'm just upgrading everything, just making sure that that our land is all nice and developed. Every time you upgrade the farmland, it really increases your income and food production. Yeah, there's so many units getting in a fight, I can't even keep track of all of them. Okay, here we go, some more farms. Let's just get those upgrading. And upgrade the houses. So it seems like the cleric kingdom is, they're doing pretty well. They seem to have all the money and food they could need. Alright, I'm gonna zoom out and I'm gonna take a look back at the stronghold, see how that's going. I feel like there's something going on over there. I mean, I keep getting intelligence reports. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's like I thought. Yeah, the cockatrices, they're basically, they're flooding in from the surrounding areas, and they're trying to defend their home. But no, we got this. I think we got this. I love the little sound effects. Okay, there we go. Cockatrice down. So that's a victory. Can we destroy it now? Okay, we can demolish the stronghold now. Here's what I'm gonna do, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna save the game, because when you destroy the stronghold, shit goes down. So, alright. I know that so many people died, so many people got turned to stone in the field, but their sacrifice will not be in vain. That giant cockatrice mound is going down today. Demolish it. 6,407 experience. Alright. And the battle is won. So yeah, it's time for the little victory tune and the victory cutscene. The battlefield littered with just half-broken statues. The cockatrice stronghold has been destroyed. Good work, lads. Alright, so yeah, it only took like sacrificing half the population of my kingdom to do it, but no, we did it. We took the cockatrice down. So now all of the cockatrice that are left, they are going to beeline straight for the nearest stronghold. So yeah, we need to be ready for that. I'm going to re-dispatch everyone. I don't know where they're going to hit, so I'm going to send everyone, like, right here. Just everyone. Like, every single one of our units needs to go over here. Okay, so I'm gonna, like, zoom out, and I'm gonna look at the map. So, okay, on the map, you can see all the red dots over here, and they were doing nothing. But now that I've kicked the hornet's nest, quite literally, you're going to notice a shift in patterns, and all of those red dots are going to start converging on my kingdom. Generally, they're going to go for the first stronghold they see, and I'm not too sure if that's going to be this one or this one up here. It could go either way. So I'm sending all of my units right in between. That way we can kind of, we can get to the one that's in trouble in time. Alright, let's fast forward. Look at that. Look at all the red dots. Okay, I can't quite tell where they're going. I don't know. Are they going... See, I can't tell which one they're going for. Like, they could be going over here. They could be going up here. They could be going down here. I don't know. All of our units are right here. Actually, as a matter of fact, this looks like a good spot to meet them. This looks like a really good spot to meet them. I think if we go right here, we should converge with them. Like, no matter where they're going. So, okay. The battle of the red dots, alright? Their red dots are swarming on my red dots, and we're all gonna meet up right here. Yeah, I hear the combat. Let's take a look. Alright, so yeah, here's the front line. Alright, the front line in the War of the Cockatrice. So it looks like, for now, we're holding them off. Like, I've got a whole fresh army, and my new army, I think they're doing a good job. I think they're, I think they've got things covered. Also, I'm noticing a lot of units here, like a whole lot of them. Yeah, I just noticed that. I kind of noticed that as I was looking. The thing is that you can't see every corner of the map. Basically, there's like a line of sight, and I do believe that the carrion crawlers, we're not close enough to see them properly. I wonder what happened. Like, I had a huge army over here. I swear, like, I had a bunch of guys over here, but, I think this is it. I think this is all we've got left. So if if we fail, like if we can't hold the line here, this is it. So yeah, I need to keep readying people up. But yeah, look at this. They outnumber us. So yeah, if we can't hold the line, our kingdom is going down. So it's about that time. I need to, yeah, real quick, I need to ready everyone who's not here. Like, everyone that is able-bodied and not actively fighting for the homeland, they need to be getting ready and moving their asses to help defend. Okay. Wait, this guy's doing nothing. Okay, I'm gonna send them all right here. So, yep. Everyone that's not here already, get over here. Now. Man, I'm seeing like, yeah, look, like 1 of 1 possible unit. 4 of 4. We don't have many units left. Like, this is it. This is fucking it. If we fail here, it's all over. What about the outposts? There's a couple of people at the outposts. Yeah, let's go ahead and ready up that archer. Let's see, ready the archer, and what about over here? I think archers are the more helpful unit in this. So, okay, yeah, we're gonna bring our archers over here. They're pretty high-level archers, so they should be able to help out. Oh man, everybody's getting turned to stone. Okay, so I've basically I'm diverting all of my units to handle this situation. Okay, like every single unit I've got, I'm moving them onto this location, and I'm hoping that it's going to be enough. That the red dots, like look at that, the red dots are just, they're still coming. Okay, the season has changed to summer. So, yeah, just the season's changing. Nothing to panic about. How's the fight going? Oh god, that's a lot of cockatrice. That's a lot of cock. Okay. If we lose here, they're probably gonna go straight for the dwarves, and the dwarves are not ready to defend themselves. I mean, they have no defensive, we don't have any defensive structures, so, if they break through, the dwarves are just done. They're gone. So I need to mobilize. I need to mobilize as quickly as I can. So, like, every dwarf that's just hanging out, doing nothing, they need to be ready to fight. And, actually, I'm not even gonna... They're not gonna wait, alright? Oh god, look at this. I have no clerics. Yeah, there's no clerics or mages that can be dispatched. Oh god, this is it. We're out of units. I might have to start diverting, like, just regular units that are guarding our structures. I might have to start doing that. But I don't have anyone else. There's no one else I can bring out. I mean, if the cockatrice... So here's the thing. If the cockatrice win here, if they manage to break through, there's almost nothing to stop them. And if they take out the dwarves, the next ones to fall are going to be either the clerics or my kingdom. And, I can't have that. There has to be more units I can pull from somewhere. So that guy's homed. What about you? You're unassigned. What about over here? Okay, they are assigned. Okay, look, he's out there doing nothing. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, okay, so there's some thieves. We can send the thieves to back us up. Hopefully. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Yeah, there's a ton of thieves out there. That'll be great. Get them over here now. Alright, so we got a couple more thieves to dispatch. That's it. I don't have any more units. So yeah, like this is down to the last man. Like I am desperately trying to hold the line here. Like all my little white dots are moving over here to help out. Okay, this is it. Oh god, that is a ton of cockatrices. That's way more than I thought there were. I think they're gonna die. I think we've lost. I think the Dwarven Kingdom might just be fucked. Like the dwarves just might be fucked. Let's see what I can do. Okay, is there anyone else? No, I've pulled everyone that I could possibly pull. There's just no one else I can... I can't take people off duty. If I take people off guard duty, my kingdom is gonna fall apart, and then it doesn't matter if we win or not. There isn't gonna be a kingdom left to rule over. So, yeah, pulling people out of, essentials, that's not an option. But yeah, we're getting overrun. Okay, I'm gonna look at the map. I'm gonna see what happens. Yeah, they won. They won that fight. So we're gonna have to do it right here, right now. Okay, I'm calling every single unit that we have available. It's time. Like, just look at this! Look at this swarm! Like, the cockatrices, they're winning. I mean, we destroyed their stronghold, but they're just... They're too powerful and they're too numerous. We just can't handle this much. Oh, context. You know, we just can't handle this much cockatrices. And I can't pull anyone, because if I do that, like if you pull your units away from a square that has buildings on it, the buildings fall apart. And that applies to your castle. I know, it's just too much cock. I don't think we're gonna win this one. I think, man, you know, I figured, like I always figured that it would be the Minotaur or the, you know, maybe even carrion crawlers or that dragon. There's a dragon flying off to the west. I thought for sure that if anything was gonna end the kingdom, it was gonna be that dragon. But no, this is how it ends. This is how the reign of good King Doubleless comes to an end. You know, my reign of mercilessly conquering and enslaving monster folk, it comes to an end like this. Just a bunch of flying birds that can turn people into stone. That's how it ends. There's just look at that. There's just too many. And I cannot raise an army that's big enough to challenge them now. So, yeah. Oh, that sound wasn't good. Yeah, they just took out the dwarves. Oh, nice. Error 26. Oh my god, like, it was such a hard invasion that I think it crashed the game. It did. Oh my god, that's great. Oh man, that was such a hard invasion. Like that was such a powerful invasion that it crashed the game. That was amazing. That was amazing. Oh man. Let me boot it back up, okay? Let me get this thing back up here. Hold on. Let's get it back up. Like we're not done here. We're not done. Or maybe we are. I don't know. That I don't really know how I'm gonna beat the cockatrices. They're too powerful. I can't handle it. But let's try. Alright, let's try this again. Ah, Stormfront. They made a good game. It's a really good game, though. Even if it's a little clunky. So, okay, let's try this again. So, yeah, I just got my ass kicked so hard the game crashed. That's a new one. That's a new level for me. So, let's go ahead and load that up. So, okay, here's what we're gonna do different, alright? So, let's just wind time back. And, this is before we destroyed the cockatrices' homeland. Here's what I'm gonna do, alright? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to clean up some of the cockatrices that are just like hanging around here. Maybe if we kill the ones that are just hanging out, maybe there won't be enough of them. Like, see, here's the thing, right? Killing cockatrices one-on-one, that's not a problem. The problem is when they flock, when they come together and they just swarm. That's when it's a problem. So what I'm thinking the correct thing to do here is basically to kind of sweep the countryside, to take them on before they have a chance to mobilize. Like, I think we need to take the fight to them, and yeah, like, let's clean them up before they have a chance to get together and swarm us. I think that's the way to do it. So yeah, while they're doing that, I'm just gonna... Oh. Yeah, I'm just gonna check and see if there's any more units I can recruit. But man, I love that. It's like I guess if I lose a castle and there's too much going on, I guess that's a cause for a crash, I guess. Now who's this unit out here? Just some random thief. Okay. So let's see how things work here. So I'm just watching all the white dots. I'm watching them move around and do their thing. Yeah, I'm hoping that if we engage them individually, that we can beat them. I'm hoping that's how it's gonna work. Because there's no chance in hell that we can fight the whole cockatrice the whole cockatrice stronghold at once. Like, we cannot fight all these red dots at one time. It's not gonna work. Also, see, now that we're closer, I just want to look. Oh, hey, look, I can kind of see the carrion crawler stronghold. I can kind of see that up to the north. It's like maybe 1 or 2 more squares to the north. Let's see, how's the battle going over here? See, look, this is much easier, right? Like, when you can just kind of engage them one at a time. Much nicer, much cleaner. Now, I have no idea where all these white dots over here are going. Like, there's nothing over here. Also, so, like, while they're doing that, there is another threat. I'm not even sure how I'm going to go about fighting it yet. So over here to the west, yeah, there's a dragon. Right now, it's not bothering anyone. It's just kind of flapping around, doing its own thing. But if you look at it, yeah, it's a blue dragon. Yeah, I worry that, that, you know, like, look, if I'm having this much problem with cockatrice, I'm worried the blue dragon's just gonna completely wreck me. So, how's the battle going? Yeah, a Dargon, a Dagron, a Dorgan. But worms are still cooler than dragons, I think. And tougher too, sometimes. And, oh, you know what I just thought? So, like, okay, I just got to thinking about something. Like, there's all these D&D monsters, right? Here's what I'm wondering. Is there gonna be a Tarrasque? Like, that's the question I always have to ask. Is there gonna be a Tarrasque? Because if there is, we're just fucked right now. Alright? Like, if the Tarrasque is in this game, we're just fucked. It doesn't matter, we're fucked. Let's see, is a dwarf that's not homed. There we go, let's ready him up. So, yeah, see, I think this is the way to do it, right? Like, I'm just dispatching all of my units out here, like look at that, they won. They won over there. So, yeah, let's go ahead, and let's have them fight over here. Okay, let's just have them fight their way over here. And yeah, I think this is the way to do it. I think the way to do it is basically to, like, to take the fight to the enemy, like, to beat them up in their own home territory. And then, like, when their numbers have been reduced to a significant, you know, amount, then you can destroy the stronghold and try your luck defending. But yeah, like, I ask the Tarrasque question because it's like anyone who's ever cracked open a D&D monster manual, there's one enemy that stands out above all the others, and that's the Tarrasque. Like, the Tarrasque is, like, it's basically Godzilla. It's like as big as Godzilla. It has, all kinds of crazy breath attacks, and, like, I mean, like, I forget how much HP it has. Like, at least in my, like, 3rd edition manual, the thing had, like, what, it was like 300 D20s worth. I don't know, it's like 60 D20s worth of dice, which amounts to hundreds and hundreds of hit points. And I mean, like, it just, I think, like, the only way to actually beat a Tarrasque is, like, to wish it out of existence. That's, like, the only way to actually beat it. But, like, that is one of the most iconic D&D monsters you'll ever encounter. And, man, if they somehow slip a Tarrasque into this game, I would both be really happy and excited, and I would also be shitting my pants. It'd be great. No, that's the thing, I've never seen the Tarrasque in any D&D computer game, and I would guess the reason why is because it's basically a Godzilla monster. You know, like, it is basically a fucking Godzilla monster that can only truly be defeated by wishing it out of existence. Like, that's the only surefire way to get rid of it. At least, as per old D&D rules, but yeah, like, I guess that's why you don't see it in any of the computer games. But it's like it's standard, in the monster manual. Like, I mean, the Tarrasque, it's every monster manual I've ever popped open, the Tarrasque has been in there. And it's one of those things that, you know, like, I'm a dick DM, right? But I wouldn't throw a Tarrasque at anyone. Not without a really, really good plot contrivance to get rid of it. Because otherwise, your campaign, like, not just your players, but your campaign too. You know? It's all fucked. Oh, it looks like my units, I think my units got taken out over here. Yeah, I think some of my units got taken out. Yeah, like it's not just that, but like at least in the monster manuals I've got, like the Tarrasque also regenerates like crazy. It's it's not just that its hide is really thick, it's that like basically it can regenerate from nothing. So like if there's anything of the Tarrasque left over, it will regenerate back eventually. And that's kind of the main problem. That's the main problem with killing it. Is that you can't really kill it. Yeah, that's the thing. It's the regeneration. The issue with it is the regeneration. Like it's like cellular regeneration. I mean, if you don't completely atomize it, it's gonna come back. So that's why I say, like, the only real surefire way to get rid of it would be to wish it, to wish it out of existence. I mean, anything else, you're not really getting rid of it. Not for sure, anyway. And look, what are all these units doing out here? They're doing nothing. They're just like on vacation out here by the lake. Let's try to organize things here. There's too much spread. But, see, I think this is gonna work out a lot better for me. So, yeah, like, instead of trying to take the Stronghold, and then scramble to defend myself after it goes down, I think this is the way to do it. So, basically, I take the Stronghold, well, I clear the Stronghold, but I don't take it. Instead, I start sweeping the countryside, getting rid of all the cockatrices just hanging around. And so then once we do finally decide to destroy the Stronghold, it won't be so much of a problem. There'll still be a big rush of cockatrices straight towards our fort, but it won't be, it won't be the overwhelming numbers that it was last time. That's the hope anyway. That is my faint hope. Also, do these things repopulate? They repopulate. They definitely repopulate. That's gonna be rough. That's gonna be real rough. Let's try to take the Stronghold again. Not destroy it, just take it down. Get rid of all these units. Alright, let's speed up time. Yeah, so, okay. Yeah, the cockatrices, they replenish their ranks. I guess it functions just like my soldiers do, right? My soldiers, they replenish their ranks. So now I'm thinking, how exactly am I going to deal with this? And I'm getting all my units to, to converge right on top of the Stronghold again. And so, okay, like but if you notice, like, okay, down here, it's mostly clear over here. Like, there's some over here, some up there. But, we've cleared out a very large bulk of them. And I feel like if we can just hold their stronghold, I think maybe, like, it won't be so bad this time. Like, when they rush after us, it won't be quite so bad. That's the hope anyway. That's my very, very long shot hope. Although I don't think this is gonna go well. I feel like the cockatrices might be, you know what? The cockatrices might just be my match. At least for now. Maybe later I'll be able to best them, but I think for now, they might have me beat. Like, look, we're having a hard time even getting to them. Like, oh god, I just noticed, like all my white dots right there, they're gone. Shit. We just lost control. Like, we lost all of our units over there. My entire army has just been annihilated, and I didn't even, god damn it. And now they're just gonna rebuild. So now I'm out an army, and they're just gonna rebuild. They're not gonna attack, but they're gonna rebuild. Ouch. So it seems like the inevitable conclusion of this battle is that that I lose. I either lose my army or I lose my kingdom. But either way, it seems like the inevitable conclusion is loss. So I guess all I can really do is work on upgrading my kingdom. I think that's what I have to do. I have to upgrade my kingdom and make damn sure that basically everyone everyone has good upgrades, good training. I'm gonna have to make sure we have good numbers. I'm gonna have to really work hard to make sure that that we're as built up as we can possibly be. And all this kingdom for nothing. Well, I'll have to think on it. But you know, actually, here's what I'm gonna say. I know it hasn't. I haven't been at it too long. Although surprisingly, I've covered a lot of ground today. You know, like I did a little Might and Magic, made some half decent progress with that. I somehow beat Beyond Forbidden Forest in like less than a half hour. I don't know how I did it, but I did it. I wasn't expecting that, and now here I am. Like I'm kind of in an unwinnable situation with this, so I guess my luck has run out. I think what I'm gonna do is man, not quite 3 hours. I wanted this to be a good long one, but I have to say, I'm kind of feeling tired. I haven't been sleeping quite so well, so I think I need some rest. And I hate to do that too, because I wanted to give it a good, at least 5-hour stream today, but I'm gonna have to cut it short 2 hours, I think. I'll try to make that up tomorrow. But also, it's like what's been keeping me up mostly, the books. I've just gotten so many tabletop books in, and it's like books that I've been wanting for a very long time, and I'm just getting around to. It's like, why not? Let's do it. I have to say, like, I get so fascinated by tabletop books, by them RPG books. I get so fascinated. I read way longer than I should, and I just lose track of time. You should have slept but didn't, so I need to catch up on my sleep now. Which, oh yeah, again, I always toss it out there. All the information anyone needs for the tabletop game, it's out there. I'm still looking for players. Like, I put it out there every time. Like, I'm still looking for some people that want to play. All the information is either, well, it's all on the YouTube video. Everything's laid out there, but just drop me a message or something. I need players. You don't even have to be good players. I just need players, and I want to make a stream of it. So again, like always, shilling that stream. Shilling the tabletop stream. So, man, D&D Kingdom Simulator. It's a fun game. Although I got overwhelmed by cockatrice, that is, and oh hey, look, they're attacking now. Yeah, it looks like the cockatrice are going on the offensive, so now we're all dead. I guess that's the end of Good King Douglas's reign of terror. I guess that's how it ends, the cockatrice. So yeah, I hope you had fun. As always, I hope it's interesting at least. I'll try to make a nice long proper stream. of it next time. Not sure what I'll do. I wasn't planning on beating Beyond Forbidden Forest. I wasn't. I really didn't think I was going to beat it this time. I thought I was going to be beating my head against a brick wall for like 5 hours. I didn't expect to win. So I'll try to come up with something else. I'll try to come up with something else to play tomorrow. Maybe start Obscure, because you know it's October month, so gotta bust out the spooky, scary games, right? At least one. At least one. I don't want to. I know everyone's doing their Halloween stuff, so I try not to. But I like to get into the spirit of things. Anyhow, see y'all later. Gonna close this out. Probably not worth saving because it looks like my kingdom is fucked. So, yeah. Till next time. See y'all later.